Congratulations on being part of a very select group of people accepting a call from paradise. At least, it's our idea of a vacation paradise. When your visit is over, we think you'll agree, and you'll return to the Fort Lauderdale area again and again. I'm John Hillerman. Please join me for a preview of your vacation in paradise. Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's known as the Venice of America. There's water everywhere. If you can't live here year-round, the next best thing is to spend a week or two here every year. That's where we at Vacation Break USA come in. More on that in a moment. You'll be spending your first 2 nights here at one of the several top-flight hotels which cater to Vacation Break VIP guests. You'll recognize the names. You'll have plenty of free time to see the sights or hit the famous Fort Lauderdale beach. It stretches for as far as the eye can see. As you might expect, water sports are big here. There are places where you can rent a jet ski or try a ride on a water bike. You can spend some time scuba diving or snorkeling. Prefer to stay on dry land? There are golf courses everywhere. You might even recognize one, since some major tournaments are played here. Tennis courts are equally easy to find in Fort Lauderdale, at our hotels and at many parks and clubs. If you're more interested in learning what the area has to offer in terms of lifestyle, or you just prefer to be less active, there are all sorts of tours and waterway cruises. Get away to the vast Everglades, if you like. Our professional reservation staff will be glad to help you with the arrangements. You know, you could be spending vacations for years to come in a lovely place like this. While you're here in Fort Lauderdale, the only thing we ask is that you take some time to tour one of our spectacular resorts. Don't be surprised if it turns out to be a highlight of your trip. Our resorts have everything you could desire. One overlooks the Intracoastal Waterway. Another has 250 feet of beach. Another is home to a fleet of fishing and pleasure boats. You're going to learn all about this and more firsthand, from beaches to swimming pools to incredible views. On your 3rd day, you'll be cruising to sea aboard one of the several first-class cruise ships operating from Fort Lauderdale. You'll be headed for the sun-splashed Bahamas. As you cross the 65 miles of ocean between Florida and Grand Bahama Island, you'll be royally fed and entertained. Grab a tropical drink and enjoy the music, the shows, the food, the casinos, or just relax on deck and let your cares drift away on the tropical breezes. By mid-afternoon, you'll be stepping onto the soil of a foreign country that moves to a calypso beat. You'll be spending 2 nights at the lovely Lucayan Marina on the waters of Lucayan Bay. Your time on Grand Bahama Island is all your own. Settle in and then head for the beach. Or wander about town and check out some of the bargains in perfumes, jewelry, cameras, electronics, and Bahamian arts and crafts in the many duty-free shops. Sunsets are glorious here. They help ease you into an evening which may include a whirlwind of activity. There are fine restaurants specializing in island-style seafood, and you have to try a Bahamian specialty, a spicy conch salad. Then, it might be off to a Las Vegas-style review at the Lucayan Beach Resort, or a visit to the Princess Hotel and Casino. Cap off the evening dancing to the music of a steel band. Next day, head for the golf course or go fishing. The Bahamas are famous for great deep-sea and inshore fishing. Or just swim and lie on the beach. By the way, we're now building our own hotel, the Port Lucaya Resort and Marina. You'll wind up your 2nd full day here, boarding your cruise ship, which will have you back in Fort Lauderdale before midnight. Remember, this is a 7-day, 6-night vacation, so you'll have another day or two in Fort Lauderdale. Plenty of time to see and do more of the things you've always dreamed about. You may not be able to resist the lure of more time on the fabulous beach. The fishing in Fort Lauderdale is great, too. There are plenty of boats available, from small outboards to sailboats to sports fishermen rigged to catch the big ones, including our own yacht, the Serenity One. There are restaurants and night spots to be tried. Dine overlooking the water or high above the city. Your time here is all your own. Incidentally, Vacation Break USA is headquartered right here in Fort Lauderdale, where we've been leaders in the travel industry for many years. We can help if you need a rental car or tickets to the many attractions in the Fort Lauderdale area. One attraction you won't want to miss is the Fort Lauderdale Swap Shop. Its acres and acres of shopping make it the biggest in the country and the second most visited attraction in Florida. By the way, don't forget to take advantage of the airline discount coupons in your vacation packet. And when your trip is at an end, we feel certain you'll look upon it as a real travel adventure. I know you'll join the scores of people like these who are glad they answered that call from paradise.
When we signed up, we thought, oh my gosh, the company will bankrupt before we get here. But then when everything came through, we were really happy and we're delighted.
They offered me a vacation for a week down in Florida in the Bahamas, and I did it. I took it. Asked my sister to come along with me. We left Cincinnati, drove down, because we couldn't afford to fly, drove down, and we're staying in Fort Lauderdale in a real nice hotel. The people have been great. Everything's been set up for us. They had a bus arranged for us to travel down to a port to get to the Bahamas, and we stayed in the Bahamas for 3 days at a resort. Real nice. The people, once again, were excellent. A lot to do down there. They have a tour, kind of a tour guide almost, to let you know what's going on in the Bahamas, tell you places to go, different resorts you can go to, what have you. We went to casinos, lost a little money, won a little money, didn't know when to stop, that type thing. Take care of you once again after you're down there for 3 days. Came back to Fort Lauderdale, and we're here for 3 more days.
I had a really good time, enjoyed the weather a lot, and the accommodations were great.
Oh yes, and the people were friendly, and we just had a real good time. Everybody was real accommodable for us.
We've enjoyed it.
Looking forward to our cruise tomorrow morning.
And probably the best thing was when we left St. Louis yesterday, they were having 3 inches of snow and ice, and we arrived here, and that really was nice.
I thought, should I put it on my visa or not? Is this a risk? I ended up taking it, and it's been well worth it.
It's a great offer. It really is. It's a good offer, and it's a fun time.
Well, it's time to say goodbye for now. All of us at Vacation Break USA are looking forward to greeting you in person here in Fort Lauderdale in the very near future. You've made a wise choice in selecting our outstanding vacation. Paradise awaits. Let us put a smile on your face. Till we meet again.